Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys. It is time to go to work. Okay, so our Dallas Cowboys now have two more practices left in Oxnard. Only two. Tomorrow and Thursday morning they'll have practice, walkthrough, and they'll be headed off to Hawaii, and then they will be coming back to Dallas. And hopefully, when they come back to Dallas Sunday, we'll start getting to work on these contracts and stuff when they're back at home and get these things done and over with because we have talked about Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Zeke Elliott's contract in nauseum. It is time to get these things done and get us focused in on football. So here we are, some news on the injury front as we sit 23 days, 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 20 seconds away from kickoff of the 2019 season. A little over 3 weeks. That's it. A little over 3 weeks, we take on those cockroaches, the New York stinking Giants. And some good news for us is we're seeing that Tyrone Crawford as well as Demarcus Lawrence are now working out on the bags on the sidelines and should be ready to rock and roll beginning of the season, which is huge. Now I got to tell you that I think there's extra motivation for those two guys to be on the field, especially for Demarcus Lawrence, not because he got the big contract and he wants to show off how good he is and how much he's worth. No, 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 no. This might be the last opportunity to get some with Eli Manning. We've already been told by all of those giant cockroaches that Daniel Jones is the real deal, that they have the best quarterback situation in the NFL because they've got two-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning. And if Eli Manning can't get it done or goes down, they got Daniel Jones, the future Hall of Famer. At least that's what the Giant fans are saying right now. So I think DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyrone Crawford, as well as the whole Purge squad wants to go in there and shut them down, put them back in their place, let those cockroaches go back into the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are with those two guys. Some other news, Sean Lee, okay, who tweaked his knee a bit, he's also beginning to do work on the sidelines as well, and he is listed as day to day. Now, the one we are really concerned about right here is Amari Cooper, who has not been able to practice since early in August here. You know, like the second, I believe, was the last time he practiced. And we're told that he has a heel bruise. Now, it was elaborated upon a little bit more today, and we're hearing that it's inflammation of the plantar fasciitis. The plantar fasciitis is basically the biggest ligament you have in your body. And what it is it goes from your heel all the way to your toe. So every time you flex the foot, it ends up being that ligament that pulls it. Now, inflammation of it is basically it's a sore spot that's in there. So it's going to end up being inflamed. And I don't know if any of you ever had a heel spur, but if you get a heel spur, you get that sharp pain. That's kind of like what you feel with plantar fasciitis inflammation. Um, and what they basically do is it's rest and anti-inflammatory. See, like for me, for my knee swelling, I am taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. If you ever take ibuprofen, you normally take two tablets. Well, that's 400 milligrams. One tablet for me is 800, so it's double the dose. But that helps to reduce the swelling and things. So mainly, time is the cure for that type of a deal. Ice treatments and heat treatments and so on. But to get it back to work. Hopefully, it will be a short-term deal. Zach Martin, of course, we know has the inflamed back. Um, basically not a bulging disc, but it's a sore disc in there, and that should be better, hopefully, as well soon. Of course, he's not going to play this weekend, but hopefully by the time these guys get back to Dallas, they'll be able to start practicing because you want them in there being able to do some work, but you don't want to push them too much where you make this a nagging injury. But make no mistake about it, this is the healthiest these guys are going to be for the season. It's not a matter of who's hurt. It's a matter of how hurt are you, because your body is always going to have nagging injuries. You're always going to have aches and pains and bruises because of the sport itself. They are modern day gladiators, and what they do on a daily basis for our entertainment is inhuman. And the fact that they can make it through a 16-game season, and I don't know how they ever think it's going to become an 18-game season. I know they say 16 games is the maximum you get to play, but yeah, okay. So hopefully we end up taking care of these injuries, and when the Dallas Cowboys get back to Dallas after playing in Hawaii, they leave Thursday after practice. Hopefully when they get back to Dallas, they'll take care of these contracts and get this stuff out of the way because I hate the hate that's going on because we're looking at this from, Dak Prescott, he's greedy, screw him, just draft somebody else. He's a You know what? I'm tired of hearing all this. I'm tired of trying to set the narrative straight because people in their mind, no matter what the numbers are, no matter the wins that you have or things like that, they still will just continue to trash him, and me as well, for even saying that, guys, you're kind of wrong. These people, what they're saying is not quite right. I want to get back to the Dallas Cowboys hopefully becoming a family and us against the rest of the NFL instead of us fighting like crabs in a barrel. This is ugly. This is not the Dallas Cowboy fans that I know. This is not the Dallas Cowboys that need to be behind the team and being the 12th man to help us win. And that's where we need to get. So hopefully these players get healthy and hopefully we get these deals done and the team and the fan base and everybody comes back together and we're whole. So as always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. I'll see you guys soon.